Welcome to Yxo Locked In.
I got a special guest with me, straight from London, YT.
What's
What's
good,
good, bro?
man?
How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good. How about you?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Um, how was the flight?
How was the flight? Bro, I had a beer before the flight.
Yeah, I saw
I
on
had a
Twitter.
beer before the flight. I closed my eyes and I woke up when the plane was in Cologne, bro. So, hey, man, I don't know how the flight was, but it was, hey, it was quick. It was easy, man. And I'm here. I'm in Cologne, bro. We're lit.
Nah, you're finally here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Second show in Germany. How
Yeah.
it turned out tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. German crowds are always like, well, I can't say always, but last show I did in Hamburg was fun, and the crowd was fun, so I'm excited for tonight.
We got to turn up. So tell me about like growing up in Essex. Like for the people who are not from the UK,
Yeah,
for the people watching, like how is it growing up in Essex? Like how is Essex?
this is just like a suburb of London, so like it's kind of in what the part I'm in. It's weird. It's a county outside of London, but it
Mm-hmm.
kind of overlaps with London. So the part that I'm from, I'm like it's also in London. So I kind of just grew up in the edge. Like imagine just any kind of regular suburb of like a major city. So I was just there. I was chilling. I was a regular good kid, bro. I went to school and stuff, and like yeah, man. I don't feel like I'm not one of those people who like claims like an ends or
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, bro. I just grew up where I grew up in it. It doesn't mean too much to me. So like yeah, I just grew up with like regular suburban upbringing. Yeah.
So it's not like other people who are like super
Yeah,
Londoners
man.
and be like, yeah, I'm from Brixton. Like
Literally,
it's
bro.
just
Like, yeah, no, I don't have a block or nothing. It doesn't, yeah, man. Like, where I'm from is just, yeah, I don't have like an affiliation to it like that. But yeah,
growing up. Like, did you have like musical influences from your parents? Like, since you're Nigerian, like, I imagine you had some like musical
it's
influences.
interesting because like my parents, like, no, because like my parents are pastors. So
Mm-hmm.
like they're both like super religious and, well, like my family religious. I'm religious too, but my family, like, growing up, I was only allowed to listen to like gospel and
Mm-hmm.
Christian music. I wasn't allowed to listen to like rap and stuff. And like, so I didn't like listen to like, obviously I heard stuff on the radio and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but like I didn't actually listen to my own music until I was like 10 or 11 when I got an iPod Touch. And like, then I like, obviously like started downloading stuff on iTunes. And when I got my first iPod Touch, it was Drake Thank Me Later was on
Mm-hmm.
the homepage. And that was like literally like the first music project I ever listened to. So it's kind of like why I don't listen to like hip hop and like old rap and stuff. Like I kind of only just like listen to trap and stuff because like 808s and Heartbreak and Fake Me Later was
Mm-hmm.
like my intro to music. I didn't have like a real musical upbringing or like yeah, no one in my family is musical. I tried to play free music. I tried to play free instruments. I didn't get to grade one in either of them. Like I sucked at it. So like yeah, I never had a musical background. I kind of just stumbled across it like
Mm-hmm.
way later on.
But like, it had to be like discovering a whole new world when you got that
Yeah,
iPod. You're
that's
like
what.
finally able to download music
Yeah.
and like
Bro, that was when I had
discovering for
when I
yourself.
got my Apple Touch and a BlackBerry, bro, and on the bus to school and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, once I had left my parents, and I was like hearing all of this stuff, bro. It was crazy, bro. Like, yeah, that was like I remember it was like that so vividly. Like to this day, like Fake Me Later and 808s and Heartbreak are like some of my favorite projects because like those are literally some of my earliest music memories. I remember like the whole world that I discovered the first time I heard those songs for real. Yeah.
But like, is there like a person who like inspired you to start rapping, or was it like a moment where you were like listening to a song or an album and you thought like, okay, I want to start doing that shit. I want to like
It's like
do shit myself.
so like yeah, I would say like my first like music kind of like introduction
Mm-hmm.
was that like Drake, Kanye, and like I guess it would be like 2011, 2010 times. But then like kind of like the second wave of that was like the 2016 XXL freshman, like
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud era
Yeah.
type stuff. So like
So yeah, I
20, yeah, exactly. When I was like 14, 15, I discovered Carti, Uzi, Made in
mm-hmm.
Tokyo, Yachty, Kodak, and all of these guys. And then that was when I became like, that was the first time I got really, really into music. And I was like following all of these guys and like looking for leaks and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then that was when I was like, yo, I was so invested in all of that stuff that that made me like just want to try it. And then so it was like summer 2016, I was like 15, literally downloaded a TK or like Made in Tokyo type
Mm-hmm.
beat off YouTube and like rapped over it on my phone. And that was the first song I ever made. It's still there on my SoundCloud. I was listening to it like 2 days ago. If you scroll to the bottom of my SoundCloud, it's there. And that was the first, that was what made me decide like, yeah, I want to try this. And it's weird. I never thought that like, again, because I wasn't musical, I
Mm-hmm.
never really thought that I would take it further. But just since I picked up a mic that first day, like I've never had like I had that much fun, and like I've had so much fun doing that, and yeah, I've never had a feeling like that, and it's weird because usually I'm the type of person that like when I pick something up, I'll pick up a new hobby, I'll do it for 2-3 months, I'll get bored, I'll move on, literally. But music or like making music is the only thing that since I found it, like I've never like dropped it. Like I've stayed at this for like going on, I think it's 8 years this year since that first moment in 2016. So it's crazy.
It's crazy how far you came. Like,
Hey man,
like it's your second show in Germany.
it's
Like,
it's weird. It's like I feel like that. I think about that a lot, but at the same time, I'm deep in there. Like it's been 8 years, and I feel like it's just now starting. Like, but it's like it's taken so long to get here. But it's crazy because I never ever thought I would like even be here doing shows, especially not in other countries. I thought this was just something that I would do for fun. I never saw it coming. Like, yeah, I don't feel like we're even anywhere yet, but like I didn't even think we'd make it this far, which is crazy.
and the thing is, like, since it like started picking up and like it all got like went by so fast.
Yeah,
Like Arcteryx came out. You had the first little buzz,
yeah,
but then like through TikTok, then it got a more bigger buzz. Then you dropped like Swag Renaissance on
yeah,
SoundCloud. You dropped other projects,
yeah,
and now it's picking up steam. You're playing your second show
yeah.
in Germany, and then next month your headline show
Yeah,
in
man.
London.
Yeah, man. It's exciting. Like it's crazy. I don't know. It's like it feels like it's being fast and slow at the same time. Because,
Yeah,
like you said, when you just mentioned Arcturus, like when was that? January 2021. So like three years ago, 3 years ago. Not 2 years. It was 2022. So like yeah, that popped off like 2 years ago, and like that feels like ages ago, even though it was only 2 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Like I don't think about that, which is weird, but it's like so it's crazy. But like yeah, it's been a long journey, but I guess it's kind of been picking up steam incrementally, and like now it feels like stuff is happening like super regularly, and like yeah, really, new country, new show, like it's cool as hell. Headline next month, which is exciting, man. Like exciting. It's crazy because I felt like I should have like had done a headline already, but like in
100%.
London, but like so I left it so late just because I suck at organizing shit. But like yeah, man, yeah, it's exciting times. It's exciting times for real.
When did you start studying at Oxford?
2019 October. Yeah. So like literally when I was 18, finished school and then straight away went to Oxford. And yeah, 2019 to 2023, 4 years, which is yeah, another like crazy that 4 years went by, bro, because I felt like I just started uni like I still feel like a teenager in it. But like yeah, 2019 was when I started.
I want to talk about those years, but
Yeah,
first
for
there
sure.
was this tweet like I think like 1 week ago.
Oh my God, bro's on it. Bro's bringing up the
Somebody
tweet.
wanted to go like band for band on GCSEs,
Oh,
and then you whipped out the 12 string, and I was
yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah. Hey, man, I can't. Hey, man, I be academic flexing sometimes. I was like, hey, there's no one going grade for grade with me. But hey, yeah, I knew, and I was lucky cooking me, but I knew that nobody would step into me with that,
but
bro.
to be honest, who out of the UK who's rapping? Like who can go?
Bro,
Like
I think, bro, Len got a couple of, like a lot of A stars. Other than that, I don't even know. To be fair, it's like I always find it. I feel like that is like kind of like one of the things that makes me stand out is that there aren't many people like pursuing this like career path that also had like the academic background and stuff. And like, yeah, it's funny. It's funny like that. And, but like the same way I was saying, bro, for like I've got to stay true to myself. So like it's the same way I'd be rapping about uni and stuff because like, hey, that's my life,
that's
bro.
true as
Like that's
well.
the way I was. That's yeah, man. That's the Nigerian parents, they were strict as hell on academia and on school. So like, hey man, that's what I had to do. So like, yeah, man, it's crazy.
But now you made them proud.
Hey
You done
man,
that stuff.
somehow I like it's crazy. I never ever thought that like not never ever, but like yeah, man, I almost dropped out so many times, especially when like Arctics blew up and stuff. I was like, oh, bro, screw this. I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
go
was
be
like,
a
yeah,
rapper.
yeah, I'm
I
popping out.
thought
Like
I'm
over.
clear now, bro. I'm gonna go be a rapper. But hey, nah, man, it's crazy that I actually saw it to the end and like, man, glory to God. Yeah, we're done, and yeah, now my parents can be off my back and let me do whatever because I done that bit for them. So like, yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy that I got through that. And hey, man, if I go through it, then like literally anyone can, bro. Like, there's no limit to the stuff you can do, bro. So if people want to do music, want to do uni, whatever. Hey, man, yeah, man, it's possible. It's possible.
100%. But
For sure.
like looking back at these years, like at Oxford,
Yeah.
is there like anything that like stood out to you, like remembering, like not just music, just anything in general in your life, like in these 4 years, or just like I've seen you took like a lot of trips. Was there like a favorite
Yeah,
trip?
it's bro. So I studied philosophy and French, and so because of French, I had a year abroad in my third year out of four. I went to Paris,
Hmm.
hated Paris at the time. And then I went to Switzerland. It was crazy. I went and taught in a school in Switzerland for like 2 months, which was the wildest like experience of my life. Like hated that place, bro. It was weird as well.
Why though? Because like,
Bro, I had a weird boss, bro, the head teacher of the school. Like I went there and I was supposed to be like, I don't know if you lot have it in like Germany. Do you have like a thing called like gap students?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know when like
But not
someone
like
like so when someone from like another country comes
yeah,
from
but
like
not at every school.
yeah, but like no like when you're in school like there'll be like an older kid who came and like helped around in the school. I think yeah, like that. So I was supposed to be like that in this Swiss school, but I rock up on my first day and they just like gave me like a full timetable and like said that like yo you're teaching all of these classes and I was teaching like 7 to 18 year olds in and also I was teaching them French when I was supposed to be flipping learning French. So suddenly I was a school teacher for 2 months and like they weren't paying me. It was the weirdest 2 months of my life, bro. But after that, I went to Canada, Montreal, and I was there for like 4 months, and that was like the greatest experience of my life. Bro. That's my favorite city.
Yeah,
That's my favorite
that's
city
where
in the
you should
world.
make money.
Exactly, bro. So I went out to Switzerland was so whack. I was like, I have to like, where the hell else can I go? Like, that's not in Europe that speaks French. So I went to Canada. I knew nobody there, knew nothing about the place. Just booked a one-way flight, and bro, it turned out to be like my favorite place. I went back last year. I'm gonna go back this year. Like, yeah, yeah. But so like yeah, the year abroad was one part that stood out of Oxford a lot. In terms of like uni itself, I guess kind of like discipline. Like even though I wasn't disciplined, I was only really disciplined at the end until when I had to finish my exams. What other experience stood out? Uni is just I don't know. Uni's such a different like I don't know how it is here, but uni in the UK I don't know. It's such a different like such a bubble. But like so in some ways it's bad because it's so different from the real world. It's not like the real world is showed, kind of like how school is. But the same way, there are certain skills and certain things that you can only learn in that bubble, and that I'm grateful that I did. So like, yeah, no, I had some. It was rough. I hated it for a lot of time, but I had some good experiences. Also, it was. At the end, having come out, I'm glad that I stuck it through. Yeah, man.
But nah, we're finally done.
Yeah, man.
Come to a like very very special day, your graduation day,
Yeah,
like
man.
the Still Swaggin' release party. How was that feeling?
That was crazy. Like, no, I went to Legoland release party on the day of my graduation, and that's where
Yeah.
the Just Got My Degree video is shot. Like, yeah, first half of my graduation with my family, and then I got on the train, and then went to the Legoland release party, and then we shot the other half there, which was like, yeah, no, that's like gonna be like top 3 days of my life ever, bro. Like, it was crazy because it's like, and that's like why I love that video so much is because of just the contrast. It's like, yo, I look at that like, what? How the hell was that shot on the same day? So it's like,
That's something you can like look at in like 20 years, or like even when you got kids and like tell them
yeah,
about that,
man.
because it's
Hopefully,
super special.
for sure, man. Hopefully, and it's like, I was just like, I had the idea like a year before. I was like, yo, if I get to the end and I graduate, I want to shoot a music video on my graduation because, hey, man, I've never seen nobody do that. And I was like, I need to be the first person to do that. And
On your Soldier Boy.
yeah, bro. I was like, hey, man, I don't know if I'm gonna claim it. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but on my Soldier Boy side, bro, I'm gonna say, bro, if niggas start shooting graduation music videos, something, I want, hey, man, you saw it here first, bro. You know where it started. But yeah, man, that was a crazy day for real. That was crazy. Yeah.
But now, like, what was like your inspo for like Still Swaggin' and the Jerksound in general? I know you dropped like
Yeah.
Swag Renaissance on
Yeah.
SoundCloud, and like a few songs that you put on
Yeah.
Still Swaggin' were on there 1st. But like, what was the inspo and like putting in all these like early 2010 pop samples and
It's
getting that vibe?
it's crazy because like we were like I was watching like the jerks like New Boys Teach Me How to Jerk, all of that stuff, like Teach Me How to Dougie, Rejects, Young Sam, like at the time, like 2010, 2000, yeah, 2010, 2011. That was also some of the first music that I found. So like those are some of my earliest music and like internet memories. Like I said, when I got my own Apple Touch and stuff, I remember like me and my brother trying to learn all these dances and stuff. So like that was like a big part of my music, early music inspiration. And but I'd kind of like forgot about that era, and I felt like that era had generally been kind of forgotten about. And then kind of around like February last year, February 23, I want to say, I came across Xavier So Based and the 1C guys, and I saw them doing that, and that like just gave me
It was
crazy
like
nostalgia.
memories
That just
back.
literally, bro, unlocked like a whole thing that I'd forgotten about, a whole era I'd forgotten about, and I saw these guys doing it. I DM'd Xavier and I was like, yo, bro, I messed with this, like, he like shouted me back. It's like, yo, I messaged your thing too. I was like, I want to bring this to UK, and he said, oh yeah, there's oh that's crazy. There's already someone doing it, and then that's when he told me about Fresh Boy Swag, and so I found out about Fresh Boy Swag, and I was just inspired by these guys doing this thing, and I was like, yeah, bro, I wanna like this is part of my experience and my like childhood too and my memories, and I really like that era. So I started messing with the sound, found a couple type beats, and I started doing the swag stuff. And like you said, I dropped Swag Renaissance in like April 2023, and like I dropped it on SoundCloud because I was at uni at the time and I was just starting up my exams and I couldn't like do proper releases. So I just like literally threw these songs that I'd been making for fun on SoundCloud, and then people like took to it, and like Pockets Full of Money and Ain't Telling and those songs like started going up. And
I remember like people like when you did like these Q&A things on Instagram or like on Twitter that were begging you to put like Pockets Full of Money
bro,
on Spotify.
this is what I'm
Apple
saying,
Music,
bro.
and
Literally, man, it's like so. I literally put Swag Renaissance out just for fun. That was like a filler project. I wasn't expecting nothing from it. I was just making those type of songs. Like I said, it brought back a lot of nostalgia and it made rapping fun again because that whole era, like you said, like the pop samples. Like I remember, like I feel like the whole thing, like literally like YOLO swag. It's like I feel like all of that stuff became cringe at some point, and like people nowadays on the internet take everything bare seriously, and like I feel like that era was just like, yo, haters are my motivators, I'm being myself, I don't care, da da da. And I was like, I really rock with that, and like it made making music fun again because I was just like putting on these whatever crazy beats and just saying whatever, and I wasn't thinking about it. And so I just threw that on SoundCloud, and then yeah, people took to it, and then when I saw that there was something there, I was like, yo, let me turn this into a real project. And after I finished uni, I locked in on it and I made Still Swaggin', which came out in October. And then since then, yeah, man, just been having fun going with it, and it's kind of becoming my sound now. So yeah, man, that's kind of the story behind it, I feel.
I'm just waiting, to be honest. I'm just waiting on like a runway bringing like the calm the fuck down beat. Just like
Yeah,
a rap
man.
bringing that stuff.
It's coming back, man. I feel like snapbacks and raccoon tails might be a thing. I don't know. It's like everyone's like the last thing was kind of like the Y2K revival and stuff, and I think all things come back in cycles.
It's
So
20-year rule. Like,
you
every
know,
20 years.
literally, bro. The same way the '90s came back, the same way Y2K came back, bro. The 2010s is gonna be a thing. Or I think like we're already seeing it somehow. Like all of these like crazy like the trapper hats, Ushankers, and like people wearing fur boots and studded belts and like all of that stuff. It's coming back. It's coming back. I don't know if we're gonna see the shutter shades in full return, but
I think so. I part.
bro, the problem, I think that's so hard. The problem is they're actually just like inconvenient. They like you can't see through it. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna come back. The come to put down beanie and the YMC snap, YMCMB. That's like yeah, that's the era
But now, like, let's come to like your like work process. Like, do
for
you
sure.
like rather work alone in your dorm,
Yeah.
or like do you like link in more with like friends or new producers or new rappers, or is it like sometimes you feel that way, sometimes you feel like you want to do it that way.
It's crazy because like I feel like where I'm getting to now, a lot of the time when you work with new people, like people are like pull up to the studio, pull up to the and like yeah, you got every day's coming to like the studio point of things, and that's been really weird for me because the way I started and have been used to making music is me alone in my bedroom, no one looking at me. And like, yeah, all of us are like internet kids. Like it was literally when I really looked into music for real. I said I started in 2016, but it was 2019 when COVID hit that I really looked in. And it was like me, Kwesi, Seaman, Lano, Phil, and all my guys. And we were all on Discord and literally like sending each other files back and forth, recording in our bedrooms. And that's like the way we create, we punch in and stuff. So like being in studio sessions now, it's like it's weird to me, and it's something that I'm having to like actively get better at. Because like literally, I was in a studio session last month where someone invited me to the studio, and I rocked up to this fancy ass studio, and they told me get in the booth, and there were like 10 people in the other room, like, and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Everyone's listening to what I'm. So it's like that's a whole nother process that I'm trying to learn now. But like, hey, it's fun. Like, it's interesting because I kind of got to a point where I feel like kind of got bored of my bed, or I wasn't inspired in my bedroom. I feel like not that I've completed bedroom music, but I'm like, I don't know, I've made like thousands of songs in my bedroom. Like when you're in a studio and there's other people and there's like, I don't know, there's girls there and people are drinking, or you're in another country. It's a whole different vibe, and I'm like creating different things. So like, yeah, I'm enjoying. It's weird, it's awkward, a little bit awkward, but I'm enjoying like moving into this new space. But like historically, man, like I'm a bedroom guy. Like that's me and my laptop and my Focusrite. Like
That's all you
that's me, bro. That's like my flow state. Yeah, man.
But like, since you started up linking with people in the studio,
Yeah.
just in general, like, how did the whole like UK underground scene came together? Was there like one person who like connected everybody, or was it just like, okay, like I fuck with your music and I fuck with your music, and DM each other and then just link up or like see each other at a party or a venue?
It's interesting because like it's really interesting that even like people like look at the UK and talk about like the UK underground now, and that because like that's really like a thing that has only formed or like has become a concept in like the last year or two. Like that, I'd say probably like even last year was the first time that I think I really saw that people saw that there was a scene. As much as I hate that word, like for people to look at. But one of the better things is like I really think this formed organically, like really organically, and I think compared to like especially a lot of like other like the UK's music history, like there's a lot more togetherness than there was previously, and
there's no beef.
There's no beef,
because
like
in other like parts of the like UK music scene, like let's talk about
bro,
like,
drill is
so
literally
many, like just beef.
it literally, bro, and it's like I like drill is literally like it's fueled by beef and like people being in opposition to each other, but like obviously like yeah, controversy and stuff that does build hype, but I also think like it's way better when people pull each other up, like, and so it's like, bro, when one of my friends goes up, like, it brings me up, and when I go up, it brings one of my friends up. So it's like I really like how connected the UK is at the moment, and like, yeah, it was really all good. Like, I don't think there was any one person who like brought it all together. I think like for years, like I met Kwesi when I was like 17, like at a random House of Pharaoh show, and then like I met his friends who were also rapping, but they're from Canterbury, and then like he met some of my friends. He met Carrie through me and my like Glory Boy who DJs, and then like I met this person's friends, and like a lot of it just like really came over the years, evolved through organic relationships, and everyone is actually, well, majority of the people really are cool with each other, and like there are some people that like I know and I haven't like made a song with for like I've known them for 5 years on a personal thing, and we still haven't even worked together, but we're cool. Like, and it's not just like in other countries, I don't want to shout like, I don't want to diss the Americans or stuff, but it's like people like meet you and they hit you up and they're like, yo, let's work, da da da, and like that's how people like end up falling out on beef, and like,
and it's not really like a friendship. It's like people just see it as work and money.
Literally, it's work and money, and that's why like all these American guys are always like on Instagram live dissing each other and on like falling out and like this, because like, bro, you don't know this person. Like it's like you like people hit each other like, low, let's work. They make a song, maybe it blows up, but then like there's nothing there. But like currently, like for the majority of the like it's real like friendships, and it's just evolved over time off of like events, people seeing each other, mutual friends and stuff, and like yeah. So I think like there's no real one person. I couldn't give it a specific locus point. It's just like real like organic relationships and people coming together to create. I think that's how I feel about it, at least. Like there's the tiny little, maybe like one or two little beefs, but or upon some personal stuff, but like generally I think there's quite a spirit of community and togetherness, which is good, and I think we're going to benefit from, and we have been benefiting from.
Yeah, that's nice to hear, and I hope it lasts.
Yeah, man. Amen, bro. Pray for that.
But now, like, I've seen like in the like past couple of months, like bigger UK artists just like tap to the underground, like the unknown unknown feature, that album.
Yeah.
Just like the snippet that you posted with Lancey.
Yeah, man.
Like, how did all this came about?
I think Len said unknown T found him through IMDb. But like, bro, Len just knows a lot of people. I don't even know how like half of the stuff with that guy be happening. Lancey being tapped in with like Len for me for time, and bro, literally he pulled up to a show, man, in December just to show love, and that was on the first time I met him. Just like shot up on the real stuff, and he randomly told me, and then in January just told me to pull up to the studio, and then we made a couple of tracks now, and it's cool. But like, he's like, yeah, in terms of someone going out of their way to put on like the young niggas and like, yeah, I guess on that level of bringing things together, then I guess yeah, he's the guy that's doing that, and it's really good that we have that because the UK hasn't had that historically, and I guess I don't know. There with a couple of exceptions, and maybe people like Skepta, like yeah,
like everybody,
exactly,
like picking up a Lancey,
yeah,
Lancey platform.
uh-huh.
I mean, like even Lancey shouted them out in like many songs.
Yeah.
Just telling, okay, like if Skep didn't took me to the stage, I'll be selling crack on the so,
bro got the quotation line. That's crazy, man. Yo, yeah, literally, bro. Like Skep is, yeah, man. So I guess a shout out Skep for that. But like, it's good that like we have that and somebody that's actually looking out for and invested in, and not even on some because it doesn't benefit him. Like, but so it's like it's cool that we've got that and that people are invested in bringing forward the next gen because that's gonna trickle down through us, and we're gonna, amen. I mean, God willing, when if we make it through, then the people behind us will be, and it changes the culture. So like, which is a good thing because like yeah, I feel like historically, people in the UK once they get their shine, they hug the light or they're like, and they don't want to put on anybody else, or they want to be the guys, and so they end up blocking like or ignoring the next gen, acting like they don't know them when the scene has been there, but like people like to take from it and act like they're not. But so it's good that yeah, there are guys like Lancey who are really going out of their way and telling us man to come studio and be like, yo, hop on this track. Like doesn't need to do that. And like but he's genuinely
because he fucks with the scene.
He's genuinely, bro, like a good guy, and he's genuinely about the art and about the music and about the culture, which is like it's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful.
How did the connection with Nana the Vrai come about? You went in Germany.
Hey, forget the break, bro. Get the break. You got that. That tranquilo, bro, in the cup, man. It's all right. So like, I feel like like I said, I studied French, and so I used to listen to bare French music, and one day on like YouTube, I was watching a French music video and some German stuff, some German rappers. I think it was Simba and Passionim came up on my suggestion, and I just watched this stuff. And like I was messing with it loads, and I showed my boy Kwesi, and then he then found this and like even like delved even deeper into it than me. And then before I knew it, he was just coming back to me and showing me loads of German rappers, one of whom ended up being Nana. Nana pulled up to London, like, was it May last year? Yeah, like May last year pulled up, he linked up and like, bro, yeah, we were just chilling. Went to a couple parties in London. One of them actually, bro, we had a nightmare, bro. So we went to this one party, bro. We went to this one party that was kind of cool, but like it was warming up, and we are like, oh, there's this other party. Went to this other party and it sucked ass, and we were so pissed off because we were like, oh, bro, this guy probably thinks that we ain't got him popping in our city, bro. We were like, oh, bro, we took him to this whack party. But then, after that, he's come back since, so we showed him a better time. Then we pulled up to Hamburg and Berlin in December, bro. Now that literally had us like me and Kwesi both sleeping like in his room, bro. This guy like dead took us in like brothers. So it's like, yeah, man, just met up off some music stuff, and it turns out to be real peoples, and like, bro, yeah, man. So that's now, bro. But like, yeah, bro, like the German scene. That's like my favorite artist in the German scene, bro. So, hey, man. Yeah, man. That's how it happens. Yeah, man.
I'm glad to have you back.
Bro, thank you. I feel like Germans, they definitely got like a way better culture of hospitality than like us lot in the UK. I feel like, yeah, bro, like all the people here like really are on welcoming and like making sure that like, yeah, how you find it, making sure that we have a good time, bro. I feel like, I don't know if Londoners are reciprocating it like that, but hey, nah, it's cool, man. The German hospitality definitely seems like a thing. Seems to be a thing.
It depends on where you go and who you talk to, but like there are definitely some people who are like that, 100%.
That's cool as hell, bro. Hey, in my experience so far, hey, hopefully I don't go to the places where it's not like that, but so far it seems good, man.
Like any plans for this year and plans for keygen? Because like you mentioned keygen, like we were
Yeah,
on
man.
Discord, like linking up, like
Yeah,
sending each other beats.
that's what it was. Like Keygen was really like I said, lockdown, me, Dill, oh sorry, Phil, on Discord every day, just like making music and like making weird experimental stuff, or what was at that time experimental, and just us trying to push a different sound. And like after lockdown ended, I feel like everything just got like real life. And so like, yeah, we were back in uni and then we all went in different kind of lanes. Whereas then we were all kind of making underground trappy stuff. But now like Kwesi's going in the dance house direction. Phil doesn't really rap any that much of it anymore. He's in his producing bag. I'm in my different rapping bag. So like, hey, those are still like my two brothers, but it's like on some real life stuff where I feel like Keygen is still like my label. I feel like I think on my Spotify, all of my like tracks are still underneath keygen and stuff. So like I still rep it, but like we haven't been in a place to make music together like since that time.
It's like everybody has found their lane.
Yeah,
But still like
but it's crazy you say that because Phil messaged the group chat like a week ago and sent a new beat. So like, and we were like, yo, we need to bring this back. So hopefully we can bring it back in 2024 and get on something. Because like, hey man, that was like a really, really fun era. But like, yeah, that's still the collective. But those guys are Escape Plan as well. They've got their own collective too. So, but wait, what's the original question, man? My ADHD is I've got a crazy tangent.
like your plans.
My plans.
For like touring, dropping music, anything really.
Yeah, let me get back on the main question. What is my plan? Hey, I've been using the up emoji a lot this year. That's my manifestation. That's my prophecy for this year. It's just up. Whether that means more shows, more bands, more
bands on the way.
more bands on the way, more shows, more motion, more blessings, more wins. Like just up, man. Like I've got like you said, the headline next month. Hopefully, I want to do a UK tour this year. I want to do more. I want to get booked more internationally. I want to drop multiple tapes this year. More crazy collabs. Just more, man. Yeah, man. Everything I want to do, I just take it up. That's the plan.
We're gonna see 2024. Let's see.
Yeah, bro. Amen, man. I'm God willing.
Now I got a couple quick questions.
Go for it.
Your favorite song of yours, your own song.
Man, I always get this question. I have too many songs, bro. I actually couldn't. Recently, I think my favorite song I made last year was Ain't Telling.
That's one of my.
Yeah, man, you got good taste. What else? You on Real Life, Hannah Montana. What are my favorite songs? You know what? Like most of my songs are unreleased. Like I be listening to the songs on my phone like all the time. I was like my favorite songs are probably like unreleased songs. You just got to look out for those. One called Prada with Celine that me and Karen made recently.
I think like there's this vault account of you on.
Vault of YT.
I think you played it on the live.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Noah shout out Noah Vault of YT for running that page. Go follow that if you want to see the snippets. But yeah, man. Those Ain't Telling, Hannah Montana, You. Those are probably my favorite recent songs.
Okay, then we have favorite UK and US artists.
UK, say Lowski probably. Back in the day, it was probably AJ Tracy.
Is Lowski still in jail?
Yeah, he went back recently, which is unfortunately. But like Lowski, like Prime Lowski was like that's probably my favorite. Yeah, man. US, he's a crazy Summers, probably Summers, which is I feel like it's a wild answer. People are like your favorite US art, bro. But Jenny, like actually, so I talked about the first two waves, like Drake and Kanye, then the like 2016 XXL, like Playboy Carti. Playboy Carti's up there, probably like my number one, number two as well. That Playboy Carti era, but like my third wave.
Then Slay
was the Slay World, bro. Slay World SoundCloud 2019, 2020 was like
crazy.
That changed the way I took in music, like literally, and like I was just seeing like these guys like in B&Bs with their friends, like cooking up the just like drop, like literally just posting songs on SoundCloud whenever they want, selling reposts, selling features. And I was like, yo, bro, these are like kids like I think, bro, I think Kankan's the same age as me, and I was like, I was like, bro, these guys are like just doing this, and I think that like fell in love with like. That's why I still drop on SoundCloud so much and still did it, because like those guys really showed me like what there is on that platform, and like so like yeah, man, Summers is generally, and also like just his versatility, bro, from the plug and B stuff to the ambient to the with the ghost reverb stuff to the glow beats. Bro, that is like, bro, songs like, bro, Prove Some, like, Chrome Hearts, like, all of them ghost reverb, ambient beats, prod Wi-Fi, prod LJ, prod, all of them, bro, that's like my favorite era of music ever, bro, ever, bro. Yeah, man.
And he's dropping a project soon.
Yeah, man, I think so. I saw him teasing a cover up, bro, recently, man. Hey, the Instagram antics be funny, but like, I'll just wait for the music, man, because hey, that guy actually hasn't missed. And I think even like, bro, the projects he dropped last year, like, goes Stuck in My Ways. Like, people were getting like, it was getting hate on Twitter and stuff, but bro,
like
incredible music, man.
Like when it comes to fans, like he can never do it right, because like people tell him, okay, go back to your old sound. Then he does like some stuff with old sound. People are like, no, that's.
I was literally thinking about this like yesterday, not about specifically about Summers, but like about this like, who was it that I was in some comment section where someone was talking about, oh bro, go back to your this sound. And then I was thinking about like how, okay, then on the other hand, you have people like the Baby and Lil Baby who like stuck with their sound, and then people are like, bro, you've made the same song 8 times. It's like, you actually can't win, and you gotta listen to your fans somewhat, but like don't listen to your fans, bro. And it's like
as a rapper, you can make it. Right?
It's like, bro, you got to where you were by like creating authentically and doing what you wanted to do. So like that's what you've got to keep doing. Like obviously, like somewhat like know what the people like, know your audience, but like, bro, yeah, don't be like people telling you to go back, so you start trying to recreate that. Like you can't recreate, bro. Like you're creating, you're not trying to recreate. Like so, yeah, man. It's with him. Yeah, it's peak. It's peak with what he's done, because like he has so many different bags, which is an amazing thing. But like because of that, like you drop a plug and B thing, and then the Glow fans or the Slay fans are unhappy, and then vice versa. But hey, man, hey, that's my favorite artist. I hope he wins, man. I hope he finds the way to do it for real. But yeah.
But then we come to dream feature, or just a dream collab in general with like a videographer or producer.
Videographer, I want a Lone Wolf video. Producer, I have a dream pro. You're my favorite producer ever, you know.
Probably somebody from this label.
Yeah, it's like you know, like that's what I was gonna say. My favorite producers, like I've probably already bought a beat from them or something in the past. Like
locking in with them.
Locking in with the studio. Like Benji Cole, to be for Benji Cole's.
Good pick.
Benji Cole might be my favorite prod of all time, really, possibly. And then artists, like I feel like I'm trying to think of something that's not just it would be like Drake, Kanye, or Cardi. Like I don't know how the hell that would sound, but those are my big three.
Anything, not even just rap, just anything in general.
In collaboration, my face on a Preem tee. One day, bro. I would my face on a Supreme tee one day.
Like people lining up at the
Super. Yeah, man.
Say like it's like full circle moment.
That would be the fullest circle.
Lining up back in like probably 2016.
Yeah, literally.
People lining up for your
that would probably be the fullest circle ever. Yeah. Actually, I had never thought of that until like just right now. I'm surprised I came up with that on the spot. But like, yeah, man, that's actually just I'm inspired by that now. But yeah,
Supreme.
Yeah, man. One day, bro, need the Preem tee.
And then, favorite book.
My top 4 on Letterboxd are Inception, City of God.
One of my favorite as well. I love City.
Bro, City of God is crazy. But I feel like these are like basic like films, but like Godfather as well. And also, this might be crazy, but Everything, Everywhere, Always at Once, bro. I watched that Friday as Hell like last year, and that like it changed my life, bro. I was like, I've never seen the multiverse thing done so well, because usually, bro, the multiverse thing is a whack gimmick to me, but they like the way they did that was insane. And then books, actually, bro, I have a book list as well, you know. What's my favorite book? In the Bible, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Job in the Bible. I'll be reading the Bible a lot, but outside of that, I'm actually getting Neil. I'm going Black Skin White Masks by Franz Fanon. Discourses by Epictetus. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Good book. Yeah, that's a couple. I feel like yeah, I'll run with that. I'll run with that off my off head. Yeah, those are some good books. Read those. Read books, kids. Stay in school. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And then, what do you think is like the next big thing after like new jazz and jerk? Because like let's say for instance, Ice Spice, her new single,
Yeah.
New Jazz.
Yeah, bro. Well, yeah. New Jazz Mel with the Jersey drums. This is a crazy question because like I usually think that I'm quite like good at seeing the trends right now. I feel like the jerk stuff's still gonna go further than we've seen it like right now.
It's gonna become more.
Yeah, man. It's like the same way like you saw Jersey Club kind of come up through the underground and get like, and then became like integrated into the mainstream with when Ice Spice Just Wanna Rock came through. I think you're probably gonna start hearing that jerk snare pattern in the mainstream songs in a year or two. So like I can see that going further. I don't know, what else? It's hard. I feel like those like that wave of trends have kind of like came through heavily last year in New Jazz. So I'm kind of like, I feel like we're kind of waiting to see after these subside what picks up next. So I don't know if I could like pull something out of the blue and say like, yo, this is gonna pop and ding. I think we're gonna see this stuff go further.
And then before we close off,
Yeah.
your message to the people out there,
To the people,
besides stay in school and read.
My big three are like, be yourself, back yourself. Wait, what's the other one? Be yourself, back yourself. You know what? I could stick it to those two. Just be yourself and back yourself. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I first started rapping, like, so many people told me like, yo, don't do this, or people would clown this and don't be lame. And like, I'm literally in another country. Again, I don't think I've done anything yet, but I'm literally in another country performing music, which I never thought I'd be able to do. And I'm like here off of like just being who I knew I could be and not listening to what other people told me to be. And it's like, it's crazy because people say be yourself, but like without sounding too fake deep in it, like you can't actually, there's nothing, you can never ever be anything but yourself. You are literally doomed to be yourself. And so like, but we spend so much of our life trying to like imitate or copy others. And it's like, the sooner you realize that like, yo, you are yourself and that it's a good thing that you are different, bro, like just be yourself and back yourself and like believe in yourself. That's the three. Be yourself, back yourself, believe in yourself, man. Like, because at the end of the day, I feel like we spend so much time living for other people, but like at the end of the day, like
it's just at the end of the day, it's just us.
It's you, bro. When you're lying in your bed alone, like it's you in your head, bro. Like it's you. Like even if
me and me,
it's me. That's what I'm saying, man. Like so, you've got to. How can I believe in like? How are you gonna do how's anyone gonna believe in you if you never even believed in yourself first, bro? And it's like everything else starts from a point of self-belief and like believing that can be you. And once that your possibilities and your world is literally like your belief, and you can go as far as you believe you can go. So it's like you like take yourself seriously and don't defer from yourself. Just believe yourself, back yourself, and be yourself. Those are the three things.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for your
Hey
time.
man, thank you for bro. You're a good interviewer,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thank you for those questions, bro.